Well, good day, my ladies and my gents. Happy Sunday. Going to be pretty much episode 2 of what I'm starting to call Sunday Tex Talk, just for something a little different. And basically, what I'm going to focus on with this series is stuff going on with my little corner of the modeling world and stuff kind of going on in that aspect. I'm not going to touch on politics. There's plenty out there. And so just one of the things that I'm just not going to focus on. I'll leave that to the news sources. But anyway, you can see that I've got this out, and I'll talk about this in a little bit and give a little more detail about it. But the Jeep, I wasn't having fun with it. This is supposed to be a hobby, not a chore, and there's nobody waiting for the Jeep, so nobody's waiting for any of them really. So, but I just decided I'd go ahead and do this up instead. I boxed up the Jeep, set it aside. I'll come back to it sometime in the future and go after it again, and should start working out a little better. But I was getting frustrated with it, and I said, okay, enough. Boxed it up. It's on the shelf. It's now considered to be a zombie build. So I went ahead, wanted something quiet, soft, just something to, just not a whole lot. So I decided on the 53 Crown Ford Crestline Victoria. And it comes with side skirts, and I'm not going to use them. I'm just going to do it. And so it's Lindberg. It's 1997 edition. Picked it up at one of the auctions that I did. I think I got it on one of the eBay auctions. I'm not sure. The box is open and a little rough, but everything was still bagged up inside except for the decals. They kind of hanging loose, and I have they're what? Oh geez, 28, 29 years old now. Oh my God, has it been that long since the late 90s? Oh, I'm getting old. Anyway, set him aside, get him out of the way. What I got going on with it, of course, you can see I've got the engine over here, and yeah, it's a flathead, and yeah, it's red. All of everything that I could find online when I'm looking up for, showroom type, uh, or people selling cars and whatnot. Uh, the paint that I have seen on the engine was red. It's not a bright red. It's not a fire engine red. It's more of a quiet red. So I've got a red flathead. Seriously, I'm not quite done with everything on it to detail, and of course I've got all the little bits and parts that are painted up. But what I used is Ainart Vermilion, and so it's kind of a bad representation. You can see what color that is. But one thing about this paint is it is thick. It is very thick. It's a craft acrylic. And if you do happen to pick some of this up and you want to shoot it through an airbrush, you're going to have to do some serious thinning. So, but let's see. Drink of water. But what I'm going to use for colors, I'm going to do the top white, the bottom, I did spray paint, the bottom X4 blue for the body, and the interior is going to be the Ainart cobalt blue. And to that end, we got the body. You can see that there is a little bit of a difference. What I did was I took it and I gave it a good shot of primer, just flat white primer, also for the interior. And then I took some gloss white spray and went over it, just rattle can, and did that so that that's all, because trying to get this stuff or Revell white to try to go on smoothly like that with a brush, it's difficult to work with. It's great for small areas, but to do with something white, a rattle can is the best. So, but anyway, I'm going to go ahead and do it this way. To give you an idea, I actually went through, took an old piece of thin styrene and painted it up. I also hit it as an experiment with some spray rattle can clear gloss. But what I got is, this is the blue for the exterior, and this is the cobalt blue for the interior. And this is a darker blue. This is Prussian blue, and I'm going to use it. And I might as well use black if I'm going to go that route. So, but anyway, body's going to be the blue. Excuse me. And one thing I kind of like about it, see if I can pull it, dig it up here. Interior panels got a very nice bit of detail on them. And I've gotten myself a little confused. I need to go back and look. I can't remember if this section here is white or if it's this section here with the window cranks is white. And the rest of it is interior color. So, but I'm going to have to look at that and see. I think it's this part here where the armrest is. It's the lower part. But it fits along with the edge here. And interesting, it even has little ashtrays in it. But the top part of the seats here, if I can get it, are white, and this stuff part here is the interior color. And then I'm just going to use a black for the floor, and it's got some nice texture to it. Did a pretty good job with it. Did a nice job with the. Let me zoom that in. They did a nice job with the dashboard, and I do have decals. You can see. And I've got a variety of different ones, including a couple for the air cleaner, some other bits and things, the speedometer, the clock. No, that's not the clock. That's I think that's the horn button. I'll have to look a little closer. Got radio, there's the clock. And it's got some badging, and including the Crestline badge, and it's also got the Ford-O-Matic that they used. And I'm going to use this one here for the license plate, and I'm going to test this guy as a decal and see how well it works, because these are 1997, so but we'll see how well it works. So anyway, frame, got it painted up. Need to go over it with a second coat, because I wasn't trying to hit it good. I was just trying to get a coat on it, because if I try to get too much on at one time, I find it goops up and it doesn't do well. So I just kind of hit it, and then I go over it again after it dries. So pretty much what I got going on. Just kind of go through this kind of quick. Be sure to hit vcgresins.com. Big supporter of my channel, big supporter of our hobby in general, or obsession, whichever one you want to call it. And got a lot of cool stuff there, so go check them out. Bottom of the home page, be sure and sign up for the newsletter, get notified when new products come out. If there's any kind of news that you need to know about, either through the vcgresins.com shop, or Josh, or the modeling world in general, he'll have information on that. So then go shopping, check out all the different tabs. He's got a couple of them there, and he explains a lot of this on the homepage, where he's got stuff that he's working on or planning on, or stuff like this, done some test prints, or stuff that's old and out of production at the moment, and might actually come back into production. And but anyway, use that notify me function if you find something that you would really like to have. And you'll get notified when you'll get an email when it comes available again. So anyway, uh, and when you go shopping and you get done, you go to checkout, be sure and use promo code Jester10. Save you 10% on your order, and does not include shipping, which is all at $6. And if you've ever ordered from Josh, you know how well he packs it. And you saw my "What Did You Buy Wednesday" from about a week and a half ago. You see how badly that box got munched, and yeah, and everything still came out flying colors. So anyway, I'm going to go ahead and get out of here. Kept you plenty long enough. And so, unless I get something else, another bug up my backside, and decide to do something between now and then, I will probably talk to y'all Wednesday. So, anyway, B Tex signing out.